As a Christian and living in a Christian community, we expect other Christians to treat us like Christ would, and that doesn't happen always because we are all humans. Hi, my name is Esther, and I would like to share 2 stories today about how God helped me to deal with offense. Years ago, I was struggling with a specific sexual sin, and I told a friend about it, and I asked her to keep me accountable. I didn't tell anybody except her. I felt that I should share it with her. A short while later, somebody else came to me and they told me, "Oh, I know you also struggle with this thing. Maybe we can," and she started talking like that. And I realized the person that I told in confidence told other people. I was hurt simply because I felt that she betrayed my trust. And I wasn't ready to share that with other people at the moment. God immediately spoke to me that it's important to forgive, otherwise our friendship would suffer from the hurt that I was carrying. And I did forgive her, and I actually went to her and I told her that it hurt me and that I would appreciate it if she wouldn't just share things of delicate natures with other people. And she understood, and we prayed together, and God really just right there stopped the offense in its tracks. But it's one thing if you've done something and people shared it with other people. It's a completely different thing when people tell stories about you that is not true. And sometimes we don't think that happens, but it's happened to me before. The person or the people involved were mature Christians, people that I looked up to, people that followed Christ with all their hearts. And I didn't expect it of them at all. The minute I heard it, and these things do go around, you find out, I was angry and I wanted to go, I need to go around and tell everybody that this is not true. I really wanted to defend my character. I wanted to defend who I was and what I knew was true. And God spoke to me so clearly in that moment, and He just said, "Don't defend yourself." Usually when something like that happens, or when somebody hurts us, you think about it all the time, and the anger just starts bubbling again, and the emotions are there. And I remember the first time the thought of this person came into my mind, and I felt the anger. I just knew I couldn't hold on to it because it was going to fester inside, and I realized even the lies in the beginning that was spoken about me, it was all the work of the enemy trying to sow discord and disunity. And I realized at that moment, if I hold on to this, if I think about it, if I ponder about it, the disunity and the discord, it will just continue. And by God's grace, every time I thought about the person, I would say out loud, "No, I choose to forgive you. You are a blessing to God's kingdom. God has chosen you to do wonderful things." And I just prayed blessings over that person in that moment. And I just out loud spoke the words of forgiveness, and I out loud refused to be offended and refused to be in the trap of the enemy. That person's name popped into my mind 3 times, accompanied with emotional response from the inside, and for 3 times I just rebuked it and I just spoke blessings, and it was if the enemy sent those thoughts, because it just stopped. It just stopped. The hurt left me, the anger left me, it just left. And it was really miraculous. So I often think we are in a place of hurt and we feel we cannot forgive. It is so hard. You just speak the truth. You speak blessing over the offended. It's what Jesus said. He said, we must bless those who curse us. And then He comes and He does the miracle inside of us. I am not immune against offense, but I'm grateful that God has shown me that I've experienced the power of forgiveness and the freedom that it brings, because I really want to be able to live in this community of Christ, being free and being able to love everybody, even if a person did hurt me. God just delivered me of the feeling that I needed to defend myself, that I needed to be right in everybody else's eyes. I had to make a peace with the fact that God knows the truth. He knows my heart, He knows my intentions, and that is enough for me. If people believe a lie about me, that is okay. God knows it, and He can fix it if He wants to. So He delivered me from the desire to be special in people's eyes. And I had to just be content with that I'm special in His eyes. Yeah, if I wasn't obedient, I don't know, there would be a big fat piece of rottenness in my heart. I wouldn't be free.